I said, and we live. I said, we live. And yes, we here again. You feel me? Did you miss me? Come on now. Oh,
blocking the gossip, ready to lock and load.
yeah.
So check out this episode, hitting you with the raw facts. So who be getting it all cracked if you ain't got the knowledge of the sweet spot?
Fall back.
Call it love, they quick to scream, pull up, fool. Now some goals in the old school, park inside your living room. Dudes be faking the news for the sake of raising the views, changing narratives with propaganda. Stay tuned, let's start boxing. No job, no gossip. You want the facts, get it first from Bernie the Boxer. The mother podcast trash, you'll never be honored. Cause spread the rules, live in the news for power.
You're lying to yourself.
You gotta eat, sleep, breathe this to understand. If you don't, then you ain't genuine boxing fan. Get your news from the source, not these fools popping off about who can be who doing what in the sport. Never felt the pain from the rain, brawls in the wars, but with accolades, even though what they report is false. Listen, y'all, all your favorite fighters' belts coming off, and they coming home with us. Disagree to log on. Let's talk music. No job, no gossip. You want the facts, get it first
from Bernie the Boxer.
The mother podcast trash, you'll never be honored. Cause spread the rules, live in the news for power.
You know it? Yeah.
By now, tuning in to the Bernie the Boxer podcast show.
Oh man, cold-blooded, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my boy Steve Penn for that tremendous introduction song. You understand, man? Cold-blooded. Okay, happy Sunday to everybody, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay. So, like I say, it's Sunday, and we're going to go up. We're going to talk about some boxing, man. If you see my title, hence, you know, while we're waiting on the big fight, you know, we got to talk about what's going on, all the things that go on with the big fight. You know, I think that we too much concentrating on Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard, but you know, what about the other welterweights right before those guys? You know, we had Donald Curry, we had Milton McCrory from the Crown Gym. You know, we had Lloyd Hunnigan, the British champion that stopped Donald Curry for the world championship. So, as you know, it's a lot of superstars in the welterweight division that had their time, you know, that we could shed some light on. So that's what I was going to do today, because you know who it is. You know, it's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah. Okay, appreciate it. Well, I got A. McKitty in there. I got Third Eye Explosion. I got Rod the Ruler. I got Andrew Charles. Boy, that sounds like royalty. I got Mr. Gumbo, Louisiana in here, baby. B, what's good, family? Via Cash. Yeah, man. Come on, man. What's good? What's up, man? Like I say, man, it's a happy Sunday. Appreciate everybody in the chat. You know who it is, man. What can I say? You know, it's another beautiful day. Had the All Chevy show. We went out, got up this morning. I missed service. Lord forgive me. Okay. Missed service. But anyway, went to the All Chevy. Had a great time at the All Chevy show out there, man. A lot of cars, you know, a lot of camaraderie out there. So I had a beautiful time. And, you know, that's what I've been doing. Went to the lake. We had, you know, everybody was out there. Another car show, you know, a lot of camaraderie going down there Sunday. And, you know, was eating good and hanging out, family hanging out. So that's what I've been doing today. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Sunday. Okay, but we're going to talk about this boxing, man. So, okay, I got some breaking news. Can I say breaking news? I want to say somewhat breaking news, but I want to confirm. So let me see. Everybody talking about the big fight. Just got off the phone with the champ. I asked him, I say, champ, what can you tell me? Because I don't ask him questions. I don't ask him too much, but I said, what can you tell me about the fight? I got to tell him something. What can I tell him? He told me, he said, Bernie, if everything go right, it is going down in November. He said, if everything go right, I said, what can I say? Can I say that? He said, if everything going right, it is going down in November. So listen to this. So y'all know what y'all need to do. Listen, the man said it's going down in November. They said this, they said that. The man told me just now, I got off the phone with him. So I'm coming to tell y'all. So you know what you need to do. Like I've been telling y'all. Y'all got that jar saved up. Y'all talking about y'all want them flights. But listen, I don't want y'all scrambling around. Y'all know y'all can't be scrambling around. You gotta suffer. Sometimes I know, so we ain't got it. So you gotta take away. You can't live it all the way up to that. You might have to sacrifice some so you can get to the fight, because you know it's gonna be expensive. Gas sky high. You understand? Hotel gonna be sky high. You understand? They're already planning for November. They already got their scouts out, so they already know when you call. You understand? So you're gonna have to save your money. But like they say November. The champ just told me it's looking good for November. So It's not a done deal yet, but I think that's optimistic. If the champ said that, they in talks about everything, just trying to iron out the finer details, shall we say? You understand? And so let's just be optimistic. The champs, like I say, said November. So go ahead and keep stashing away. Listen, worst case scenario, you got some extra. You understand? If the fight don't happen, things happen. You still got a little bankroll tucked away, and then you can do whatever you want with it. But we're gonna cross our fingers and hope and pray that we get the championship. Okay, so now, like I say, I'm watching Lloyd Huntington versus Donald Curry. Donald Curry got stopped. And so as I'm going on and just doing different comparisons of the super fight that we wait to have, I will come with Bud the next time. But Bud is the Sugar Ray Leonard of the generation. You understand? He the Mayweather of the generation. You know what I'm saying? He's the real deal. Come from a fine cloth of fabric. You understand? So, I think Errol Spence all right, but I'm calling him a next Donald Curry, because after we jump on him come November, you understand? But it's gonna be another one. We gonna beat the stuffing out that turkey, you understand? Another one gonna bite the dust, what they say. Man, come on. He gonna be in a has-been after what we do to him, But anyway, like I say, he going up right now, unified champion, three belt world champion. Most people got him on the pound for pound list. A decent fighter, I can't say, decent fella, I can't say, but we gonna beat the daylights out of him. He got 3 pieces of the puzzle that we got to have. And I was just watching this. Just let me say, I'm thinking, the fight gonna go up, but what they trying to do to the kid, this is just my conspiracy theories, because since they've been dogging my boy out since day one, but the best ain't hard to spot, and you never can keep a good dog down. Okay, like I say, but we stay sharp. We stand sharp. We got them young killers around us that's keeping us on our game, keeping us on our toes, and time ain't long as it has been. So, like I say, but they try to hold them fellas out. Sometimes they try to hold you out, wait you out, try to make you frustrated, try to get all underneath your skin and make you lose it. But, Bud, he mentally strong. He head there. We head strong, you understand? So, like I say, November is it, and it's going down. But I wanted to say is just like, they did Fortuna. We had Ryan Garcia last night fight Fortuna. I thought Ryan looked pretty good. I think I listened to what he said about what things he wanted to change. I thought he was using his jab. I only watched the highlights. I ain't going to lie. I was tending to my old lady last night. She wasn't feeling well, so I was trying to be by her side last night. But anyway, I got a chance to rewatch the highlights today. And like I say, I seen the man got a good jab. He was using the jab more than I ever seen him use it. I think he had, he got that long range defense where he pull out with his hand out, kind of keep you at bay with that. And he come off the hook with that sometime, he check hook, but he pulls out with his hands up, with his hands down. He got his chin up in the air. And I think if he get in there with Tank gonna clip him because Tank a lot more. Fortuna was slippery, and but Fortuna was down. They waited Fortuna for the right time. He got a good name. He was a former world champion, and they had him. He trained so hard, almost like they did Rigondeaux. He trained really hard. He was in top shape, ready to beat either one of those guys at that time. They robbed him against E-Bunny. I thought he beat E-Bunny in that fight. A crappy veteran, but they kept him on the shelf a little too long. I think he got stale. And then, of course, they moved him up to 140 when he's really a 26-pounder. He was an interim champion at both weights at 26 and 30. But, 35 probably is max, and 40 was just drawing him out too much. But anyway, great matchmaking, yada, yada, yada. But I think that's what they did with him. So, like I say, but Fortuna's a different animal than Bud Crawford, he suffered that knockout loss to Brian Vasquez back when he lost the championship. I think it was a knockout 11-round stoppage. Anyway, Fortuna still showed a lot of fortitude, but I still think at the same time it was the weight that got him. I think if he had a lot of more opportunities to stay sharp, I think he probably could have did a lot better in that fight. But it is what it is. So I hence to say that, the welterweight division is heating up. The kid just told me we're looking at November. That's what he told. So if they telling him that, it's obviously that. So we got to be getting sharp. We got to be getting ready. You can't keep, like they say, time ain't long as it has been. And you don't want to be the last one left out in the cold. You understand? The summer's in and the last one left out in the cold. So like I say, whatever you got to do, keep saving. They didn't say it, but I done said it now because the kid just told me I should have had him go ahead and say it. But anyway, like I say, November, man. So I think that's 1 year. That's pretty good. Not too bad. Being the fact that, you stay sharp and things that gotta happen. One year fighters don't fight as much as they had. I wish we would have got a fight in before this year, but with this being such a fight, a huge magnitude, and waiting on it so long, the kid never, they don't do that these days. But boy, like I'm watching this, I'm reading the boxing. I like to read my boxing, and they would have been mixed it up 3-4 times. Them guys would have all round robin. You fight non-title fights. You fight, you go up in weight and you fight maybe a contender at the middleweight or junior middleweight, or maybe a 40-pounder move up and fight. They had different things back in the day, and boxing is missing that. And I was thinking about with the with the hold up of the fight. Actually, I was kind of getting frustrated with the negotiations and with the way the things been going on, and kind of getting a little bit underneath my skin thinking about it. Maybe who's the conspiracy theorists, who's holding back the fight, why they hold back the fight, and the difference of the different things from yesterday and today. Like I say, in the days, they had the ethnic rivalries. The popular kid, he fought on Wednesdays and Friday nights. They kept them going, and they always made some type of angle to make the fight, to hype the fight, and they got the fights done. With this being such a, like somebody else said, that these guys is famous, but they're not super famous. It's they could be super famous by the time the second fight come or the third fight come, but overtaking the fight and drawing the fight out, is unnecessary, and it's kind of killing boxing a little bit, So I was just thinking about the guys that handle the business and how much it becomes so much more about business, than about putting on a great entertainment and great shows and doing what's right by the sport. Like I say, when you do right, things gonna come. If you got a good product, it's gonna sell. If you got a quality product, hence what else been going on? They killing you, and they got lines at McDonald's every day. They telling you they gonna kill you. Everybody's still lined up to go get it. So, like I say, a great recipe has yet to fail. So I think, with a super fight like that, it should happen. I don't want to harp on that too much, but I was just thinking about that. Hence, I came up with this title. Donald Curry, former world champion from Houston, standout star in the welterweight division, fought Milton McCrory for the WBC championship. They added the WBC championship. And these guys came in the wake of Sugar Ray Leonard losing, retiring after he fought the great fight with Tommy Hearns, and he had the retina and this and that. So these guys emerged, Donald Curry, Milton McCrory from the Crown Gym, who also had a superstar brother who was Olympic gold medalist on the 84 team. What was that fella's name? I forget his name, but he was Curry too. He was the bantamweight champion. He fought for the bantamweight title, actually, but he was gold medalist at 119. And what was his name? Steve. No, that's Steve. Yeah, Steve, because Milton was the 47-pound. Steve McCrory, 1984 gold medalist with Pernell Whitaker and the rest of them. And Bruce Curry was the 40-pound champion, WBA champion. Say he was like kind of off his rocker, but he was world champion, 140. So a lot of great brothers that have been world champions. Some you don't know, so you got to do your research. So I thought I'd talk about it a little bit here. But anyway, what's going on? What I got B, what's up? I got Andrew Charles. I got Via Cash. I got Mills Lane. I got L Boogie, Craig Smith, Julio G. Appreciate you. Dean G. Taco K. Yeah, man. So let me see what he say. In November, Spence gets knocked out. Yes, he does. It's the end of the line. They towing the line for him. Boy, they get us, like I say, they better set it up. They better get his insurance policies together. They better draw up all his papers. Like I say, because he ain't gonna be the same after that. He ain't gonna be the same. He ain't gonna be the same. He won't be the same. Easy work. We gonna beat him to death. We gonna beat him to death. MD, what's good, family? We gonna beat him to death. We gonna slang him like we slang that asphalt, boy. We gonna go hard in the paint, boy. Yeah, it's gonna get hot in the kitchen. We gonna run him up out of there. We gonna season him. We gonna bake him. We gonna fry him. We gonna saute him. What? Come on. You know that's our month. Come on. November's ours because we cook some. November's our month. They can have May. They can have September. But now ours is, we like to eat. Southern fried. You understand? Come on, down home. You understand? They call themselves the big fish. Well, on that night, we going to have us some big fish. Okay? Whatever you want to call it, we going to carve him up. You understand? Shoo. Woo. What'd he say? Rebel Light Boxer says, Bernie the Boxer, salute, fam. Appreciate you. Detroit in the house. Detroit, you know, they had a fighter in Detroit. Actually, that's where Sugar Ray Robinson lost the first time to Jake LaMotta. But they had a fella named Cornelius Locke, man, 125 pounder from Detroit, man. Always wanted to go to D-Town, man. D-Town, a heavy town, man. You know, that's where they came up. Joe Louis came up, and then they moved to New York, I think. That's when they moved to New York, right? Detroit, right? That's where they was at? Yeah, Detroit, I think that's where it was at. Man, like I say, Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Louis, who else from Detroit, man? What's my fella's name? The great trainer. What's his name? Eddie Futch. Ooh, Midwest. Oh man, come on. The rest of them. What'd he say? Modern Box says uppercut from the abyss by Tank. Exactly what he gonna do. That's what I want to say. Ryan Garcia, like I say, he get that chin out there. He gonna make him fall into them traps like he did Rolly. He gonna make him fall into them traps like he did Rolly, and he gonna catch him, you know. But I wanted to say this. They going up because if they fight, like I say, ain't no championship on the line. They keeping all their money, and it's a big time fight. It's gonna rival anything that everybody else do, you know. So they better step it up, you know. De La Hoya and Mayweather's, I mean, they working together, you know. De La Hoya doing a good job with this kid, Ryan Garcia. You know, Mayweather still got a little hand in with Tank, and they making him a superstar, you know, producing knockouts. Like, you know, that's what people want to see, knockouts. So, with that being said, you know, Ryan Garcia got the Instagram following. He got a hard punch, you know, vulnerable, you know, good speed, you know. So, you know, it's combustion with, you know, man, let's go, you know. So I think that's big business. I think it's a good fight, you know, to make a main event fight. And ain't nobody got to pay no fees. You know what I'm saying? Anybody paying no fees. So salute to them and anybody else that get in there. But I ain't mad at them for doing it because I still think that's a viable fight. I think that, you know, Tank is the seasoned fighter, but I think that Ryan, you know, he got a lot of attributes, young, ambitious, and, you know, they feed them just right. But if I was Tank, like I say, go ahead and get him out of there and keep, what can I say? You know, the championship, they so watered down now, and they make it so hard for you to get the championship. Like I say, Mayweather threw the belts in the trash. Riddick both throw the belts in the trash. You know, you if you keep fighting, you will get that ring ranking. You know, once you make it to that, then it don't matter. When they award you the championship, then you don't even pay for it. You understand? It's taking you back to, you understand, to the yesteryear when boxing was boxing. You know, come on. All right. What do you say? Tim Stoudemire say $7 salute. Okay, we showing love in the chat. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Willie Cole, appreciate you. Oh, I didn't even get to watch it. I'm over here talking. What do you say? World Combat Sports says evening, Bernie the Boxer. Hot grease summer, we cooking shark every day. Say it again. Say it again. We cooking shark every day. Forget it. For this instance, he can be a great white. Because like they say, if we make him into nothing and we beat him, he ain't going to be nothing. So we're going to make him into the biggest shark, the biggest one in there, right? You understand? We're going to make him big as we got to be. Big as he got to be. But he going down. And he going out. We're going to put him to sleep. It's going down. November, baby. November. The gravy and the stuffing. What? Ooh. Slim Shady says, Bernie confirmed it. Yes, I did. Like I say, the man just told me himself. He said I could say that. He said I could say that. Okay, now, anyway, I got to rewatch this fight, man. If y'all doing something, y'all ain't got nothing to do, watch the Lloyd Hunnigan fight. Watch the Lloyd Hunnigan versus, what's the fella's name? Donald Curry fight. It was the biggest upset since Sugar Ray Robinson lost to Reddy Turpin, man, back in Wembley Stadium. Because, you know, we make the best fighters. I mean, British boxing came along good, but you know what? We the best. You know we the best. We the one that brung the sweet science to boxing. Joe Gans invented the jab. Look him up. All right. Lloyd Hunnigan, boy, I got to rewatch that. I got to see how he stopped him, man. How did he stop him? Okay. What else I got to hear? Who else I got here, man? Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. You know who it is, man. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer, man. Forget it, man. Crawl in, hit the kid, man. I'm only 19 minutes in, man. We got at least go 30 minutes. As Ben Israel says, That's what a man does. Bernie Box will stick by your woman's side, and every time of need, Bud still getting ARP by Errol. That's Chev. I thought that was Chev. If that Chev, don't be talking stuff like that. Them prospects still Tank ain't fight nobody. Well, like I said, I think it's a hell of a fight. I think they all should fight. But in this day and age, it's so much about, substance don't matter no more. It ain't about what's really true in nothing. In nothing. Everything is all nonsense and smoke and mirrors these days. So true don't matter. Now, what is true? Tank ain't the world champion, but what is true is he knocking people out. You understand? So he getting the money too at the same time. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. And that's the way things turning. And for some guys, like I say, I just watched my man Fulton, this fighting, this being able to get in that position and fight these top-notch guys. Once he get with a guy like Alim, a hell of a way to prove themselves, fighting these top-notch guys back-to-back, making a legacy for themselves. I give them the credit, a guy like Tank, but it's almost always like, can I say, the biggest bully is the most insecure, Like I say, a guy like Tank can knock you dead. Maybe don't always believe in himself. Mike Tyson, killer. Everybody terrified of him, but he crying before the match, still unsure of himself, and supposed to be the biggest, baddest guy. So I think that, Stephen, a small guy, probably always had a small guy complex. So all he want to do is prove, or always had to prove. So, different strokes for different folks. So, boxing is going different directions. Like I say, everything ain't for everybody. So he doing it his way. Tank a pay-per-view star. He not, but he making a bigger legacy than Tank, So it is what it is. But it's on to that guy. It's up to the fighter, to step up and be great, and that's what Bud trying to do, be great. Like I say, we went to 35, wasn't nobody there. Went to 40, wasn't nobody there. We cleaned him out. Ain't no need of us sticking around, That's what Shane did. Shane said he might have had some fights at 140, but he said, man, I'm going to the big fish. I'm going to the main man up there. You understand? That's a big term now, the big fish now. He went straight to the top, you understand? Went to Oscar De La Hoya. So, I don't knock his ambition, and like I say, Bud, he getting probably they say sometimes you're too good for your own good, and maybe that's what he's inherited right now. But like I say again, the man said November, and so we're gonna hope and pray for that. We're gonna hope and pray for that. But as far as Tank, Devin still got to think what he got to do. Shakur. I mean, it's a round robin, a trio of fighters. But Devin still, he's sitting pretty. But he still has to prove himself. Like I said, if you read my title, I watched did my show before. I said, now he's the world champion, but is he the best fighter in the division? I can't say, they really giving Shakur, it was 8 weights, they'd be all lightweights together. So the 30 pounds and the 35 pounds would be together. They're giving Shakur as the best lightweight in the game, you understand? But obviously he's not the world champion. So with that being said, I mean, man, them boy, man, like I say, PBC doing a hell of a job, though. You see how they matching their fighters? Did you see Keith Thurman going to fight Laura? Good. Go up to 54. You ain't got to lose so much weight. Now, Laura tough now. Laura still tough. Still good little fight. They ain't all where they was, but still Laura still shop operator at world class. Knocked that boy out last time, that Sullivan kid or something. I can't remember his name, but he knocked him out spectacular fashion. It was, and Keith Thurman, he won, he won, Keith Thurman, he won. So he haven't been looking as great as of late, but I think a fight with that fella will bring it out in him. But the way they matching those guys. So I think, they doing a hell of a job over there at PBC matching those guys. Them boys still getting fights, they keep matching them, keep putting them together, giving them some work. But being that, like I say, with Top Rank, with those guys over there, sometimes you have to reach into a different pot. You got to do what's best for you. Like I say, Haney, I don't know if they're going to move him and Shakur together, but somebody got to fight Tank and Loma at some point. And I think that they will in that Top Rank order. I think that some fella asked me, my boy Chuck, my boy Chuck, shout out to you, Chuck. Appreciate you. said that Dulon will get a chance. Yeah, I think he deserved a chance. He fought tooth and nail with the fella. He on moral standard, I give him a lot for giving Teofimo $500,000 just to fight him. They say he dogged out, Doug Devin, but I think Teofimo at the time was a much more deadlier fighter than Devin. And so I think he posed a more threat than Devin, and the man gave him $500,000 for the fight. So I still can't say nothing on there. He came back to knockout victories. The man standing down for his country, and when he come back, he was the lightweight champion, 3-division world champion. Beat some solid contenders, beat some solid fighters, and you can't take that away from him. So again, on the comeback trail, knocked out two solid guys, stopped them too in great fashion. Undersized, every disadvantage as far as probably height, power, and different things of that nature. But he revealed, so definitely he deserved a shot at championship. Now, I don't know. It's to be continued. But they ain't going to stop seeing Tank because Tank knock people out. So you can hate all you want, but he going to knock people out. And like I say, Rolly, they said he looked like Martin over there. Come on, man. They making mean. That's what he do. Santa Cruz highlight reel. Man, he put him in a boy, I tell you, listen, they coming out for blood, sweat, and tears. That's what they want to see. Don't nobody care about it. That's what they want to see. Asses and seats, knockouts. Okay. Your Modern Boxing says, you seen that lame call out, Rolly gonna be PBC's. I seen did y'all see the thing about that? Ain't even worth talking about. But you see how they be reaching. Okay, Timothy Sotomayor, you see what happened to Hank Lundy, right? Yeah, man. Something that came across my screen. Lala D, appreciate you, man. What's good? I seen it across my screen, but Hank Lundy, that ain't even nothing to report. Hank Lundy's so lame, I wouldn't even report that. Serious business. That wasn't even. That's what to me. That's not even nothing to report. Hank Lundy, come on, bro. You didn't whoop nobody. You didn't whoop nobody. What'd he say? What my boy take? What Jim Bennett say? At least PBC fighters aren't getting fucked in their contracts. Top rank ran by crooks. They're all crooks. But I think that PBC, I think what they do is they do like they did in 5 Heartbeats, like they do. They give you a lot of shit, but you don't own nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't say, but I think that's what they do. They give you a lot of shit, but you don't own nothing. They treat you good all the way till you ain't going to be good no more, which is a good treat because, the fighters is what make you. If you're a promoter, the fighters will make you. So the better you treat your fighters, you can keep your business going. You understand? So even the ones that's fading, you still want to give them opportunities to make money. You want to still give them opportunity to have one last glory chance. And so I ain't going to knock them for that. Now, the thing that I do knock them about, like I say, it is the way they doing the kid, for whatever reason. Like I said, you got to come to the round table and sit with the boss and talk to him because, he is the man, but they got it for Errol Spence. So, it's almost like, man, we already invested too much in him. We can't go in him. So we got to do everything to demoralize him so we can put it in on him, even though we believe he is the best, but we already staked our claim with him. Just like, family got to stick with family. And that's my beef with PBC. You understand? Hence why the fight taking so long. Hence why would you kind of come at my man wrong with the negotiations, trying to insult him. You understand? But, business is business. Boxing is a tough sport. And, I got to be sharp in and out of the ring. And I think we're capable of it, being, like I said, let me give you another backstory, Saul's backstory, Red's backstory. We all come up tough from the gutter. So, we already ready. We already seasoned for this. Never let a sucker get an even break. Never let them see you sweat. And you understand? Don't give them a reason to rob you. So like I say, stay ready so you don't got to get ready. I can go on. And I think, we all specialize in that right there. So, hence, like I say, we sparring with Shakur, we sparring with Devin Haney, we sparring with Keyshawn Davis, Mo Hookers, any and everybody that's going up, So trying to stay sharp, stay in the game, and of course, we got the big prize. We can't go out until we hit that crest. You understand? But that ain't even it. We gonna knock out Charlo too. That's how we going. What? This is just to let us in. What he say, Uncle Elroy? Mikey, what he say? Did you hear me knocking? Well, let me in. Come on. That's how we gonna do it, boy. We gonna take over PBC. King Kong style. What? What? Yes. You know that's the plan. Kick the dough in. Yeah. What? We want Charlo. All right. Mark my words. First title defense, Charlo. What? Come on. First title defense, Charlo. And listen, we don't care. Throw them belts away. Throw the belts away. Charlo can give the. We don't need them. He got the ring belt. We gonna have the ring belt. Let's do this. Give them. Let Zoo and the rest of them, let them fight over that. Them trinkets. Boy, we going for all-time great status, boy. We going for all-time great status. Mark my words. Okay. Now I'm turning up. Appreciate everybody in the chat. True Gritter, like you say, hit the like button. True Gritter said, do it. Hit the like button. Okay, L Boogie says, Bernie, you should come on to the Back Picasso show. You know, I love to talk. You know, I can talk all day. You know, you just got to catch me, man. I'm working slaving, man, trying to keep my head above water, you know, to the fight, man. You understand? I ain't even going to the gym, man. Ernie V said, this one going to hurt, Bernie. This one going to hurt, Bernie. It's going to hurt so good because we going to be in the champagne room. They said, is no in the champagne. Well, we going in the champagne room. It's going to be tears of joy. You understand? It's going to be tears of pure joy and bliss. You understand? We're going to be pop. Boy, what? I swear. His ass, they already wrote it down in the book. You understand? It's already written. You know, this is what Nas said, right? It was written. It's written. The greats didn't already anointed him. God didn't already sunk it. He didn't already know. What she say? Where my hand? She said, everything you done to me, already done to you. They do. It's over with. Come on. All they got to do when they sign that dotted line, their ass is whooped. Come on. Their ass is whooped. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, listen. We're going to eat our Wheaties. We're going to wake up early. We're going to train hard. And we're going to go out there and do what we're going to do. You know what Midge say? I say, Midge, what you want me to do? Box. He don't give a damn if the man national champion. He don't give a damn who he is. Bernard, you a great boxer. Box. That's all you got to do is box. That man is a master boxer. And one of the master and the best finisher in the game. You can't lose with that. You can't lose that. Because, you know, you got to have this. Like I say, I was telling them, boy, we fight with this. You understand? We fight with this. Even though it looked like we fighting with yonis. We are. But they you know, the big head, you understand, tells the little head what to do. You understand? Even though the little head is trying to tell the big head what to do, we got to keep him under control. Right here, these brains, right? That's what he got. He said, if God gave you a mind, then use it. Okay, that's what we do. That's why he the best. Pound for pound. Surgical with it. You understand? Surgical with it. Japanese, hibachi style. What? All right, you get the point. Okay. All right, I'm going to get to a couple more questions, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody in the chat. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. What'd he say? Donald Banks says, Bernie in November, we going to beat him like he stole something. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You know what he did? He been stealing too much time. He been stealing too much headache and turmoil and Blue Blood Sports gonna be all of them. They all gonna be soaking sad. They ain't gonna where they gonna be. You know what they gonna do? They gonna step right over them and try to and want to be in Bud face. But it's over with. We know you got him picked. I know you got him. That's what Ali said. I know you got him. You picked him. You picked him too. That's all right. That's because he said, can my title be taken without me being whooped? No. What's that title? Pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. Canelo been whooped. He ain't the best fighter in the world. You can't do that. That's not true. It can't be. You understand? Like Jack Johnson said, well, when the mayor retired, he's the ex-mayor, right? Well, in that case, that's Jeffries. He retired champ. Now I'm the new sheriff in town. Oh, understand? Okay. All right. What'd he say? Bernie, what's good with Gerald McClellan? Gerald McClellan, nice. You know, that's a sad story. Gerald McClellan, you know, one of the great middleweight champions. I won't want to say great middleweight champions. I think he was a talented middleweight champion that got hurt right before his time. You know, that's Roy Jones' boy. Got to meet him and take care of him, still send him money and everything. You know, he lost that fight to Eubanks, I think it was over there. You know, sad story. Hell of a story, you know. And so again, you know, I want to give my shout out to all the fighters that get in there, you know. But you know, uh, boxing is a sad story. You know, it can come back to, you know, they say about Joe Louis. They say when he got knocked out by Rocky Marciano, he said, "Don't worry." He said, I knocked out a lot of guys myself, you know, and sometimes they don't, you know, the fighters don't go out the best as you would like them to, you know, and things happen to them, you know, along the way. You know, battling Siki, the light heavyweight champion, used to walk pairs with tigers and lions and everything. You know, he ended up in the gutter in New York City. Henry Armstrong, you know, dying of six different diseases, you know, 83 years old. Nobody come to see him. 3-division world champion, the only 3-time world champion that we had at one time. You know, so many different fighters, you know, Aaron Pryor, rest in peace. You know, I got a chance to beat, is he passed? I think he did pass, but I got a chance to eat lunch with him. You know, how he ended up. You know, so many different fighters, you know, but so I want to give my shout out to them, you know, but Gerald McClellan, you know, one of them, you know, fighting for glory, trying to be the champion, trying to change his life, trying to do something great for the sport, trying to be amongst the stars, you know, and it didn't go right for him. So that's the truth. So when the fighters is getting in that ring, they are actually putting their life on the line. You know, we had the fellas that just happened, the Max kid that died, the other kid that died, you know, the world champion, what was his name? Levander Johnson that lost to Carlos, what's the face? Jesus Mayweather stopped him. Jesus Chavez beat Levander Johnson, stopped him. Shout out to him, you know, rest in peace to him, you know, for the IBF lightweight championship, you know. So you are putting your life on the line. You know, those casts turning them gauze come turning to cash, you know. And you know, they turn into a cash. You know, you got the 8-ounce glove. I mean, you know, it's just definite in there. So definitely those guys deserve to be compensated, and definitely they deserve to you know, get your hat taken off to them, you know. But in all things that's going on, you know, you still get critiqued. You know, that's why you got the best, you got the Bernard the Mills, you got the journeyman, you got this and that. And it is what it is. It's a brutal sport. You know, life is brutal. You can go to work and something happen to you. Know, anything can happen, you know. So life is a gamble. Some of us just don't roll the dice the same. You understand? But at any rate, you know, it's all love in the community, and with them prayers and wishes and everything, you know, with all the what to say, with all the aridity and everything in the world, life is still going on as it should. You understand? Life is still beautiful, you know, even in the turmoil of things. Okay. Now, appreciate you for that comment, though, family. Tony Money says Ryan versus Tank Comain on Bud versus Spence. Charlo versus Tim. Tommy versus. Ooh. That's a good fight. Fundora versus Tony Harrison. I don't know if you're saying that. JoJo versus Pitbull. I think that's a hell of a fight. I think Tank versus Ryan, Comain, but the you know, the publicity. I would like to see Keyshawn versus Frank Martin on the undercard, Spence versus Bud. But like I say, I was watching Frank Martin. You know, they got a lot of hype on him. I think that Frank Martin is pretty. He's an okay fighter. You know, nothing special. You know, and this is what I noticed about Ryan Garcia too, and the Frank Martin kid. Nobody moves their head. They don't have no rhythm. They don't have no upper body rhythm. Everybody is on reaction. You know, everybody is on reaction. So I noticed that they don't have no head, no real rhythm in the head. You know, and I think that's what's going to play in his downfall for Tank with Tank. And I think that, you know, if Keyshawn get a hold of Frank Martin, I think that's going to play a downfall in him. You know, I think he's a short, compact fighter. But I like the way he knocked that guy out. He looped that shot and stopped that Mexican. I think it was a hell of a shot that he did. And you know, show ingenuity in what he was doing. You know, sometimes you gotta find a way to, you know, to get the job done in a looping shot with a tall guy, because, you know, Frank Martin's a shorter guy. You know, he did what he had to do. No disrespect to that guy. You know, I just couldn't remember the kid's name, but, you know, it was a good win by him. WWE, of course, threw a trinket up there. What kind of belt was that? Throw the belt in the trash. Frank, you don't need the belt till you get to the championship. Okay. Modern Box said, if you know anything about true Tigers, they will not get They will not get hurt. When in danger, they go for the juggler. Okay. Hence, he was saying to Rubber Light Box says, no more fake clickbait, phony fight dates, and BS narratives. We're hearing from a real source. Yes, sir. So, like I say, I'm gonna confirm it. They said it cannot confirm it from ESPN. I didn't see that. I didn't look on Boxing Scene, but if ESPN saying that or this kid saying that, November. I mean, it's getting close. Because Christmas gonna be too crazy now. I gotta get them kids some toys. You understand? I can't be going no fight. I gotta get them kids some toys. You understand? Now Thanksgiving, I'm treating myself. You understand? But the come Christmas, come on, y'all, you're killing me. Thanksgiving, at least I ain't got to buy no toys. It's just food. Just there, we're gonna do that anyway. So Thanksgiving, but they killing me. I want the fight to be in August, man. What is they doing? Holding it up for a good summer fight? We should have been with our in the sand. We should have been in the sunshine over there for the fight. Except we're going to have to carry coats and this and that. Oh, man, but we're going to be on the balcony in Vegas, in the champagne room. Okay. All right, appreciate everybody in the chat. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. Lala D says, one time salute, King. I think I saw you in here. Okay, I love it. See, life is world is small. Boxing world even smaller. You understand? Boxing world even smaller. What do he say? Kevin Stark says, Mayor Store and Thomas Hearn from the D, not Eddie Futch. Okay. Eddie Futch is from Michigan, though. Nice. Eddie Futch is from Michigan. I don't know, is he from Saginaw? What part of Michigan he's from, but I know he won he won the Golden Gloves around there. Shout out to my boy Lorenzo Reynolds from Saginaw. You understand? National Golden Glove champ a couple times. Lorenzo Reynolds from Saginaw. The Durrell brothers, they from Flint. They ain't too far. They all ran together when I was in amateurs. Lorenzo Reynolds and this fella. Where was Eddie Futch from? Come into the Mr. Starks. Let me know. Okay. Modern Box King says, Modern King Box says, I see what Floyd is doing. He just making a box office boxer, but the record books will not be as kind. It was I want to say it was a guy named the Real Golden Boy, Art Aragon. I don't think he was ever a world champion, but he was a big time fighter. He headlined one of the arenas. Really, he's a big time fighter. Art Aragon, that's the original Golden Boy. Go look him up. I don't think he was ever a world champion. So, like I say, the Bible say nothing is new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. So we just getting a repeat. It's just different, Batman Forever AK says, you hoping and praying to get a WBO Josh Taylor mandate because your boy face gonna get broke. Okay. I can't even respond to that. Trey Jack said, let's go, babe. Appreciate you. Bud and Tank the best, he says. Batman Forever said he really was about that. He'd come whoop his ass in his hometown. You think we wouldn't? You think we wouldn't? But just on general purpose, since they acting so funny, just on general purpose, we ain't. Just on general purpose, we not. You understand? On general purpose. If they came talking right and being nice, we would have did it. But since they come with so much disrespect and so much animosity, actually, you know what they're doing? They're doing it right. Because we gonna come a wrecking ball crew. You understand? T-Bug Crawford team, we coming the whole town. You understand? Dallas, what? Y'all ain't no cowboys. Y'all some cowgirls. And we gonna show it to you when we get down there. Whenever we see you, it's on. It's up. You understand? But I don't mean nothing. I'm just talking a little stuff. We're gonna have a good time in that ring. Bug on Crawford gonna come on with all them belts, and y'all gonna go home sad and singing. Oh boy, gonna go talk to his cows and chickens, asking what happened. He could go next Sunday, that Sunday, and talk to his cows and chickens and say what happened. He was better than I thought. He is better than I thought. I knew I couldn't beat him. Why y'all send me out there? He can talk to his cows and chickens and ask him, why y'all send me out there? Why y'all tell me that? Ooh-wee. Okay. So like I say, where I'm at, I'm 43 minutes in, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna close this thing out, man. I'm gonna get to a couple more questions, 2 more questions. Let me stroll down, take my time. Don't y'all run out of here too fast. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Jersey is Jersey. Okay. Batman Forever talking big stuff in here. That's cool. You should have called in. D-Ray Promotion says, hit the like button. Even the Spence fans, you know it. Appreciate them, boy. We gonna beat the daylights out of them. Okay. So what's up with the fight? It's November, man. They say I'll be going to November. I'll be going to November. All right. Alvin Logan, I'm gonna give it to him one time. What'd he say? Mr. Logan, what'd he say? He says, Alvin Logan says, Birdie, tell Bud to outbox Spence and use his jab more and take away Spence's jab. Now, we gonna do that and much more. We gonna bring out the whole, if we got to. We ain't nobody had to extend us yet. You understand? Ain't nobody had to extend us yet. So, but like I say, Bud is special. We gonna pull out that special shit. It's like, all right, told him, show him that special shit, Bud. And we gonna do it. We gonna show that special shit on him, boy. Go back to that round 6 Sean Porter fight. Go back to that, I think it was round 6 of that Sean Porter fight. That's kind of a preview of what we gonna do to him. That's kind of a preview of what we gonna do to him. Boy, you better go watch Bud. That man a surgeon. That man gets in and out of there. That man is a surgeon. That man timing is impeccable. That man is a surgeon. I got to give him his flowers. I got to tell him the truth. The grace that already anointed him. He was already up there. They had already put his place there. Come on. They said, son, come on home. Son, come on home. We're waiting for you with open arms. Boy, I tell you, cold-blooded. And like I say, only now that I'm in it, but when I seen him, I knew he was cold-blooded. 12 years old, I knew it. I said it then. I told anybody within earshot, this gonna be the man. They say, Bernie, you cold, you gonna be, man, listen, I'm this. I say, listen, I know, but I know him, and he gonna go. And where we at now, pound, best fighter in the world, 3-division world champion. Oh, man, they got the doors open for us at Kennesaw already. Woo! Okay. All right, so with this, I ain't going to hold y'all too much. Like I say, I'm going to get up out of here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to B&B Boxing. Also want to give a super shout out to my fellas that went down there to the Kansas City qualifier in the Junior Olympics. Jair Jimenez, 119 pounder, put on a hell of a show. They robbed you. I hate to say it, but it's true. They did my boy Alan Pardino bad. We had the rematch against that fella out there, but he showed hell of a grit, hell of a improvements. I love the combinations. I love the counter punching, coming at him with a counter punching in combinations. I love the way you fought. I thought you fought a hell of a fight. I want to give you a super shout out. 139 pounds. You right there at the top with the rest of them guys. And I just want to say that I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to you, Coach Luke. You went out there and handled your business, glad you made it a safe trip back. And like I say, y'all didn't disappoint us none. You keep putting B&B on the map, keep making us proud. You understand? Want to give him a super shout out. Like I say, I want to give everybody at the gym holding it down. We got Mo Hooker in there getting it in. He about to get a fight on that's to be announced. But Mo working. So-called Steve Nelson, holding his weight down. You got to take care of that sister, take care of her, life hard, doing floors and pit fences and tattoos and saving lives and all that stuff in between, drawing pictures and all that stuff, you kind of, that'll make a fella hungry, you understand? So you gotta eat to live, you understand? And but I want to give him a super shout out for maintaining his diet, I think he's coming back better than ever, and timing is everything, minor setback, for a major comeback. So I want to give him a super shout out for doing his thing, man, we coming back major. To my boy Keyshawn, we didn't make it for this one, things didn't work out for us. We got a little sick, but we're going to come back. So I want to give super shout out to Triple Threat. You understand? Who else can I say? Shout out to my boy Marlo. You understand? Hope you're watching the show. We're going to talk about it again tomorrow. Everybody at Asphalt Crew, we going up. You understand? Who else can I say? Everybody in the, man, come on, you know who it is. You know what it is. Everybody is, this show is truly, it's Bernie the Boxer. I say, and I'm gone. Toe up is Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? All right. I got to get my editing on. I got to